Let me show you a demo of a project. The first step user have to do is log in via the dashboard. On the left side, you can see there are three tabs that user can use. The first tab is the model tabs, where the user can upload his defined model. The second tab is for the user to create tests from the model and the dataset uploaded. And the third tab is for uploading the dataset. Let's try to import a model. Click on the green button, choose File, and pick a S file which describes the structure of the model. Then click Import. So right now the file is successfully uploaded onto the server, and the machine learning model is analyze the structure of the model and derive the layer, the node, as well as the link throughout the model and save it into the database. When the pre-process is done, the status of the model will turn to ready, and it's time to move on to the next step, which is importing the dataset. Click on a dataset. We can easily import in the dataset from a file on local machine. The user need to make sure to pick the right model, because each of the dataset only work against one type of the model. Next, we can go to the Test tab and create a test. Here we have the option to pick which model we can run the test against, as well as the dataset associated with that particular model. When the test is triggered, depends on how many items we have in the dataset, several types of sets will be created and the flag is done when the test is successfully go through. Click on the eye icon. The user can start to inspect the result of the test. So here on the first page, user can inspect some of the metadata of the test itself, like the loss and the accuracy, as well as a preview of the input. On the model, it gives an overview of what are the layers inside the model, as well as the number of nodes within each of the layer, and how many layers in total, as well as how many neurons in the input layer and the output layer. Click on the bar. It will show the detail for the layer. In here, there are several other details such as the ID, the name, the type, as well as the total neuron in this layer. Within the view, the detail view for the neuron, it's color coded for like the neurons that had the higher output. With the lower output, it's color coded as yellow. With the higher output, it's coded as green. From here, user can inspect each of the neuron by clicking on the ID. From a neuron detail view, user can inspect several information of that given neuron, like the ID, what is that neuron belong to, what the activation function is used for this particular neuron, and as well as the output of that neuron. With the graph, user can inspect what are the input that contribute to the output of this neuron, as well as which neuron this particular neuron contribute to in the next layer. This is very useful for user to inspect what caused the bad result in the end, because the user can trace from a particular neuron, say at the output layer, the user can easily trace back from this navigation. And that concludes the demo. If you have any question, please feel free to contact us. Thank you for watching.